Hello everyone and welcome to Olympus Craft Season 4. I am super excited to play with everyone here. We have people from all over the world. We have a brand new modded server that we're going to be playing on this time, and I'm so excited to check out some of these mods and to kill Rob here in a little bit if he doesn't hold still.
Oi. All right.
But other than that, we have some people who can't join us for the very beginning, and we have their likeness here in Armor Stand. So as everyone knows, be sure check out everyone's channels. We've got point of views about everything that we're going to do, and it's going to be awesome. So before we get started, Rob, you have something for us.
Yes, so every season we've started off with a little bit of a game. The last person standing, the last person to die, no, the first person to die, has to give a diamond block to all the other players. But I thought this season we can switch it up. And I think the last person to die has to give a diamond block to everyone. Let's go!
Oh, okay, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're too good. Too good.
Oh, that means I need to die soon. Styrkat, kill me.
No, not
Easy. That's the easiest 9 diamonds I've ever made.
Yeah. I've never been so happy to die before.
I figured we'd kind of make this spawn area a good shopping district, maybe, if you want to. You don't have to, but this is, I think, a good central place for everyone.
Here's a few of the highlights from running around with people at the beginning of the game and getting some basic resources.
Yeah,
I'm in a cave.
Rob down. I mean, find Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Not hunt.
I see someone underground
The
here.
proximity
Shit,
chat
because
is
harassing with our
crazy.
weapons.
Where is I see Rob. Oh, there's.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Corey, you gonna come with us? Corey, come on with us. Zinjy, while you're at it, come on with us. Okay. Good talk.
CWG, come on.
Come on, let's go. Oh, grapes.
I'm gonna.
They're not in the
do
mood.
it again.
Alright, I lost everyone in proximity chat. If I keep walking around here, I'll eventually discover someone. Oh, there's MB.
Hey.
Hello. I'm trying to figure
How
out
you
where
doing,
everybody
man?
went. They all went somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They just ran away.
I might just head to a spot and start setting up stuff because the inventory management's crazy here. With all the extra
Oh.
seeds and foods, you know?
Oh, yeah, true.
I need to be able to put down a
Think
chest
about
here
that.
shortly. What do we got over here? A sign. 700 blocks. I think that means there's a village. 700 blocks in that nope, that direction. But not really looking for a village right now. I ran around and found a really cool spot on the server seed the other day. That's kind of what we're going to head to now, and I think it's off in this south direction. Oh, coconut log. Look at that. It looks like a scale or something. It looks pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to head south, actually, towards this direction. There's an island over here that I want to check out. Whoa! Look at him go. What's going on, guys? jblader here. I wanted to do a proper introduction. I know I'm going to have a lot of new people checking out this video that maybe you haven't watched any of my videos ever before. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, and I would just consider myself a creative. I love creating things, and Minecraft is often the place where I choose to kind of express myself in that creativity. So if you haven't seen my channel before, like I said, love creating things on here, and I would love if you guys joined along for the ride. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do that. It would help me know that I'm making something that you guys want to see. And I've got some cool plans for this season. I don't try to plan too much for the things that I want to build and do, because I find that if you just plan too much, you can never really follow those plans to a T, especially when you're playing with other people and you want to do things with other people and everybody's got their own plan. So it's best to stay loose and there we go. It's best to stay loose and be able to go with the flow a little bit. There's a lot of really cool things on this mod pack, and if you haven't had a chance to look at it, there will be more information in the description below about this pack. If you haven't played modded Minecraft before, this is a very good introductory modded mod pack, or modded Minecraft pack. The reason why is that it is not super intensive to run, and it doesn't really modify the core game that much. So I'm going to take one moment, and let's go ahead and take a look at some of the mod lists that you might see on here you might like. The most intensive ones on here are the implied energetics. That's kind of a great energy and kind of matter moving mod. It's kind of like a storage mod. You can move items over long distances and manage items wirelessly. Botania is a natural magic mod. That's another kind of larger mod that's on here. We also have Tom Simple Storage. Create mod is a big one that's on here that'll allow us to do a lot of cool things. We have Powa, which is a power source mod. And as you see here, we have like mod packs like this that change the biome types in the game and add a bunch of new, really cool ones to the game. But for the most part, the base game is the same, and I'm excited to create some cool stuff on here. Lots of building blocks added, lots of food, and some creative options added for, you know, people like me that like building. Man, it's hard to see through this tall prairie grass, but it is really, really beautiful here. And this is actually the spot that I wanted to set up. So let's go ahead and clear out a little bit of area, and I'm going to do a little bit of resource collecting. I don't want to destroy all of this tall prairie grass because I'm going to be using some of it as a decoration point later. And I also need to figure out how to get rid of that death thing. There is a mini-map or a mini-map mod that is kind of making that happen, so we're going to work on getting that. So let's clear out a little bit of area and get some stuff set up. We're going to keep it really simple and just start off by placing some chests. And we're going to dump a bunch of these seeds in. What's fun about Croptopia is it gives us a ton of food options. So I'm going to put all my plant matter away in here. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't viewed my Twitch streams or any of my videos before, you'll know that I am a builder and I love building really cool and creative things. I also like making kind of technical farms and farming the resources, kind of problem solving a lot of the game, but I am a vanilla player. So, with this mod pack, I'm going to kind of be mixing it up a bit. We're going to focus on some of the vanilla mechanics for at least the first little bit, maybe sprinkling in some of the entry-level mods, I'll call them, and then we'll get maybe a little bit more complicated and play with some of the more creative and building mods as we go in the series. But first things first, just like any type of vanilla world or server, we're going to need to do some resource collecting. This is going to involve cutting down trees, doing some basic mining, so we're going to do that. Clear this area a little bit. Before I get too far in this too, I want to say make sure you check out the other members of the server. They're all going to have their points of views on here, and we're each going to do something a little bit different. I'm sure there's another member on here that will produce content that you may enjoy, so make sure that you check out their channels, which will be in the description box down below. Time to do some mining.
I dare you to jump down that hole.
Do it.
I got no satisfaction from this.
I see a singular diamond. I'm back and I've got a friend. Yeah, he's not going to make it once the daylight comes, but I set up some boats because if you don't know, these guys give the bad omen effect, the guys with the little hats on, and I don't really want that because we're going to be goofing with villagers very soon. So it is time to do a little bit of exploring. So I've created a little platform here, mixed up a bunch of different stone and gravel type of blocks. I just needed a place where we can start placing some stuff that may have a little bit more permanence to it. Cutting down some trees, but right now, food is the biggest issue. Also, you saw I found some diamonds, got tons of armor and iron and all that good stuff. So a lot more resource collecting kind of needs to be done. The next thing I'm going to try to do is definitely get some animals going because look at my hunger bar. We're running out of food and I got to plant a bunch more crops too. So we're going to put our crops down here in this area and eventually maybe put a building on here, but probably going to wait for that now. Cleared out a bunch of area here and planted a ton of crops. With Croptopia, we have a bunch of unique crops like flax, which turns into string, zucchini, green beans, hops, ginger, olives, and most of the stuff is used towards different types of cooking recipes that we may goof around with in the future. But for now, steak is on the menu, and I just bred up these cows over here and slaughter them. This takes a lot of time, so I'm sure I have a lot of the most playtime on the server. All of the European members have gone to sleep, and I'm on here, which means I'm AFKing around my boats here and breeding up the animals. As far as mining, this is what I got from my mining, but I'm going to have to do a ton of off-camera mining before we get started on next episode's escapades. So there's a little bit of the kind of resources that you can see I've collected, and I'm going to expand the platform over here, the foundation it is, for next episode. We may put a building here, maybe we put some walkways here. I'm not sure, but I like just putting something down so that I can start to get an idea of what I want to do with this space. And I can kind of see this being a courtyard of sorts, perhaps. Maybe there's some buildings around here. I'm going to have to do some visual research off camera and get some ideas for what I can do with this area. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, please remember to hit that like button. And like I said, subscribe. Stick around for more episodes here on the Olympus Craft SMP. See you next time, guys.